Peace, family. Total Flat 2.0 here and back again. Yeah, I'm just doing a video just for this moment because basically I'm preparing for a new series, and this series is gonna have to do with the first originators of our Genesis. Okay, and this is only the prelude, but I would like to actually I already did the video. It's just that I want to give you information prior to you watching the video or the series of videos to let you know the intention. And so I want to let you know that the Adam and Eve story, as you know, some of you may know, yes, is a complete lie, completely, and that there's more to the story than just them both just being in the Garden of Eden. And when I did the video, I accidentally said, the wrong thing. I said it twice, but I meant what I said. So if you catch that on the first video, on part 1, just know that, okay, I just basically was in the moment and didn't catch myself. But the truth is that the man came from the woman. Okay? The man came from the woman. And that the truth about it is that, personally, that when you talk about Adam and Eve, it correlates to the atom, and the atom, which is a particle of sorts, and Eve representing the evolution. So, which means that the woman herself is of evolution. She decides where we go in evolution, because she's the one that procreates, and that the man is another part of the atom. And I said that in the video. Now the thing about it is that if you're not new to this information, look up this information. Okay? Don't just go by the words I'm saying. That the woman chromosome, she has an XX chromosome. Okay? The man has an XY chromosome. The Y chromosome is a derivative of the X chromosome, meaning right there that she was the first. When I first got this information, I was like, wait, hold up. And I realized that the woman is really powerful, and that she has the ability to, when really healthy, her womb could be escalated to a whole time high with her mind. With her using her mind to dictate the type of DNA or the impact of the abilities of a baby and so forth. This was abilities that, dear woman, that you had during prehistoric times. They only talk about what we only been told about, that dinosaurs existed, during that times, but really it was actually human beings that existed along dinosaurs. It's in the cave carvings and everything like that. And so we had to really open our minds up, and that's what I did. I opened my mind up, and I was like, wow, there was a lot going on when women first came here. And I want to make it clear that the Andromedans and the Etherean women both came here to procreate the man, and that's where the origin of Superman came from. They don't tell you about everybody this, but that video I did is more information. I don't want to spoil everything, but one thing I do want to say is that there's things that's been hidden from us and has been told in the occult, that not just only men existed, there's been many forms of different types of beings that look like us, but have different types of attributes. It said that there were beings that were born from the moon with wings on their back. It says that in the inner earth, these type of beings exist, like fairies, like what you'll see in fairy tales and so forth, like that. So we really do not know what we don't know much, but everything has been hidden from us. We don't know much about the planet, but I know for a fact that there has to be cousins that we don't know about that exist in the inner earth as we speak, that are of the beings I talked about, such as elves and so forth, and beings that look Maldekian, for example in Star Trek, okay, right? And when you look at movies like Lord of the Rings and so forth, with all the beings they had, and so many books, there's no coincidence why they would bring this up. And I'm not fantasizing. I'm not fantasizing this. This is, you got a lot of people talking about, oh, fairies are real, things of that nature, that they seen one, they saw this, and it's like, wow, in my mind I'm like thinking that there's so much more to the woman we do not know about, and that she has an ability that has been given to her, a gift to procreate what she pleases. Okay, so and I think when it comes down to creation, I went into creation, the quarrel between creation, and that creation versus normal creation, and creation that is done in the lab. And all this has been, if this is being done in a lab today with GMO foods and things of that nature, then most definitely it was done by a group of alien races, okay, that have been in prison, but they found a way to get out on the surface. So I want to tell you that's the truth. That's the prelude of the video. I just want to do this video just to let you know that when I said what I said, I was just in the moment, so I didn't really catch myself. But the man indeed did come from the woman. A man cannot procreate, okay? And so when you go into that video, please have an open mind, and please know that all this is based on what they talked about in the Bible of Revelations, okay? Everything, the way the Bible is structured in a way, okay? It's only based on structure. It's only structure. It's built with a lot of lies and a lot of fairy tales. That's just really things that's just made up. But that's the thing. But it's structured in a certain way where you can pick up the truth, and you have to find it in other areas, in other cultures, and that's how we've gotten to this point. So I didn't find this in the book. I got information, and I just brought things together and put the pieces of the puzzle. That's the truth. And that the woman, indeed, the Andromedans, indeed, the Etherean women, indeed, are sacred women, indeed, or many other types of women that we don't know about that have procreated all over this planet ever since 4.8 billion years ago, which is supposed to be the time when the planet Terrestas was first congregated. So it would make sense that if Terrestas is of androgyny, then most definitely this was a planet for androgyny as well. So, and that it had to be that you had to have a certain clearance to even come on the planet. If you desire to be if you desire to be cohesive with the androgynous women here. So that's really it. And so I just want to let everybody know that this is the prelude to the first originators of our Genesis, and I'm gonna tell you why in my series coming up. Okay, Total Flash 2.0 here, back in. Peace.